Transforming your life with hypnotherapy just got easier with your host, Julie from coachinghypnosis.net.
Welcome back to Coaching Hypnosis and the Green Reawakening series, a space for clarity, consciousness, and thoughtful living. I'm Julie, here to guide you in aligning your daily life with intention and mindful presence. Today, we explore a subtle but powerful truth. Minimalism is not austerity, it's precision. Together, we'll discover how living with intention, letting go of excess, and embracing what truly matters can create a life of elegance, freedom, and lasting fulfillment. Good day, and welcome once again. Perhaps you've heard of the familiar adage, less is more, and yet perhaps you've paused pondering, less of what exactly? For the world around us asks incessantly for more apps, more tabs, more emails, more steps in one's daily rituals, more clever hacks for optimization. Amidst all this more, one may begin to feel a little less like oneself. Let us pause, let us breathe, and perhaps, just perhaps, let us imagine a different sort of more. Minimalism, dear listener, is not about emptying life of its richness. It's about refining it. It's not austerity, it is precision. Consider your attention as one would a small travel case. It is impossible to pack the entirety of one's home. Hence, the questions arise. What is truly required? What nurtures my journey? And what masquerades as importance yet contributes to nothing? Notice, if you will, how clarity appears not by addition but by subtraction, not by attempting to control all things but by trusting oneself to release what is unnecessary. This is not lack, it is mastery. Minimalism is sometimes mistaken for austerity or the stripping of warmth. Yet, imagine, if you will, a life in which warmth is directed with deliberate focus, in which affection and attention are reserved for what truly matters. Here, the interplay of masculine and feminine energies becomes evident. The masculine tends toward owning less, favoring durability, simplicity, and purpose. The feminine often seeks more variety, beauty, and options. Neither impulse is wrong. True elegance arises in their balance, allowing the masculine to guide restraint, the feminine to guide joy and expression. For those inclined towards a masculine, minimalist ethos, consider these exemplars. Everlane, garments of timeless design, transparent in their making. Patagonia, outdoor attire built to endure, repairable and responsible. Allbirds, shoes fashioned from renewable, thoughtful materials. Nudie jeans, denim produced ethically, crafted for longevity. Herman Miller, furniture functional, sustainable, designed to stand the years. Snow Peak, minimalist outdoor gear, elegant in purpose. Muji, household items, simple, refined, reducing needless clutter. These brands teach the art of mindful possession, fewer items, longer life, a careful footprint upon the earth. The soul requires space. Observe how the mind clings to every just-in-case object, every unresolved thought, every antiquated notion of who one ought to be. Yet the soul seeks room to breathe. Even now, perhaps a softening occurs, a relaxation, a release. Minimalism is never about scarcity for its own sake. It is the cultivation of space. Space for the right things to flourish, for rest, for play, for the simple joy of being. Consider, if you will, an item, a habit, a story you have held too tightly. What if, merely for a moment, you allowed it to go? Beneath the noise, you will find you already know what is essential. And knowing what is essential, one discovers that more is not needed. Only space to let what matters shine. Minimalism is not about less, it's about enough, not emptiness, precision. Breathe, dear listener. Feel the quiet between the notes. Land softly, not abruptly, not hurriedly, but with grace, like a pilot returning from a focused flight. Touch down. Thank you, dear listener, for sharing this time and space with me on Coaching Hypnosis and the Green Reawakening series. I hope today's reflections on minimalism is not austerity, it's precision, have inspired you to move through life with mindful intention. If these insights have resonated, I warmly invite you to subscribe so we can continue this journey together. Share these ideas with those you hold dear, and let them too discover the quiet elegance of owning less, loving more, and living consciously on our shared planet. May your days be filled with clarity, your choices guided by purpose, and your spirit nourished by gratitude. Until we meet again, tread lightly, live richly, and let your awareness shine gently into the world.